All right. Well, good morning. Well, yeah, it's anyways Tuesday morning, and as I said, I was going to be doing lives every day at 8:30. So anyway, it's around 8:30. I'm not sure exactly what time it is, but hopefully you can hear me okay. I know the lighting isn't the best out right now, but yeah, so I'm gonna jump into it. Hi, I'm Eric Dahl, and with Dahl Integration Marketing, and I help business owners, online, offline business owners, build businesses that grow without them so they have freedom, not a job. Okay, so that's our mission. And if you'd like to learn more about the funnel vision method and how we help businesses, actually accomplish this, check out my deep dive training at www.fvmclass.com. All right, so today, what I want to talk to you guys about today is how to convert leads into customers quickly. Because last video we talked about how to get leads, and I think naturally the next question is going to be, okay, well, okay, Eric, I got leads now. How do I actually convert those leads into customers? And so step 2 in the funnel vision method is actually creating a trigger offer. So that's what we'll be talking about today, right? So trigger offer allows us to convert those leads into customers quickly. It changes the relationship from just somebody who knows about you or is aware of you and is now ready to make that next step with you. Okay, so it's a very linear process, and it makes sense to the prospect. And the whole goal about this is to really make the act of sales really unnecessary, right? The goal is to make it an effortless process for both you and the prospect. The prospect is excited, and compare that with the regular sales process where sometimes it feels like it's stressful, it's a hassle. Both parties come away with kind of this just kind of like this the stress, the stressful feeling, right? It's like like imagine last time you went to the car dealership, right? You're there all day, it's tiresome, it's boring, it's annoying, right? I mean, a lot of sales processes are like that, and so we want to make our sales process exciting. We want to make it fun. We want to make it valuable, for our customer, right? So that's what the trigger offer is designed to do, right? It's designed to now shift the relationship from just a lead to a buyer. Now, how do we do this, right? So the trigger offer it's an irresistible offer. Okay, it's something that's irresistible, but it's low commitment, right? And typically what we're asking for with the trigger offer is one of two things. One is either a time commitment, or we're asking for some kind of low ticket monetary exchange, right? So some kind of, you're selling a low ticket service or a low ticket product, so typically under $20, right? Because again, the goal is just to switch that, switch the customer from a lead to a customer, from a lead to a customer, right? And there's studies that show that once somebody gives you $1, it doesn't matter if it's $2, $3, the buying relationship changes. Okay, so the faster we can do that, the faster we can accomplish that, where we can get the lead to give us $1, the faster they will become a customer, as long as they have a great experience, right? Because that's a caveat to this. They have to have a great experience for them to want to continue through our sales process. So, as long as you're not selling stuff that's not quality, you should be fine with this process. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for either a time commitment or a low ticket monetary exchange, right? And or both. Sometimes, in some cases, let's say you're a lawyer, and let's say you charge, let's say, typically you might charge $100 for your consulting, right? Well, in this case, you might charge $10 for your consulting, right? So you could have both a time commitment and a money commitment, right, in that trigger offer. So that's true. But a lot of times, usually you're going to go one or the other. You're either going to go free, or you're either going to go time commitment or some kind of low ticket value. Okay. So that's what the trigger offer is designed to do, right? Now, a question I usually get is, well, Eric, can I offer a discount? So, a discount isn't a trigger offer in my mind. Okay. It works really good as a lead attractor, right? You'll see a lot of like product-based businesses, restaurants, things like that. They'll use discounts to entice their customers to come into the door, right? So when you're using it in that way as a lead attractor, it works really well. Okay. And yes, there's money being exchanged, and it's lower value than normal, but it's not a trigger offer. Okay, it's not. A trigger offer is a just like a specific price point, and that's it, right? So I'll give you some examples. So like, for example, let's say there's a carpet cleaning company, and they go 80% off, right? 80%. Or, same company, carpet cleaning company, but they say, $10, right? So the difference is, one is this a price point and the other is a discount. Okay. So you want to be really important, because it seems like a kind of inconsequential idea, but it makes a dramatic difference in terms of how effective that trigger offer is, right? So the trigger offer is not a deep discount. Okay. Pick a low ticket price, stick with it. That's what you present. Don't present it as a discount. Okay. Very, very important. Now, the other part of this is, because typically, the clients I work with are either going to be a service-based business, or they're going to be a product-based business, right? So, a service-based business, an example of a trigger offer would be a free XYZ consultation. Okay, and I put that in there because a big mistake that I see a lot of service businesses make is that they just come with some plain vanilla offer, right? So it's like, hey, let's schedule a free consultation, let's set up an appointment, and the reason why those don't convert well is because it's boring, right? What's what really is the benefit of that, right? So what you want to do is you want to create an awesome, you want to package your consultation as something that's enticing, right? It's something that is going to actually solve a real problem that they're going to get a benefit from, right? It's not just, they're not going to see and go, okay, he's going to try to sell me something, right? Because a lot of times, you say free consultation, it really ends up being a sales pitch, which, obviously there's nothing wrong with that. This is how things are done, but we don't want people going in going, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sold here. Like, you want to actually create some kind of value, right? There should be something valuable there. So it's very important that you treat your free consultation as a product. Okay. It's a product, right? It's not just a consultation or whatever. So how can you make that sexy, right? Make that something that's going to be beneficial, right? And I'll give an example of that here in a second. The other thing is, if you're a product-based business, okay, an example, I usually, my default when it comes to low ticket is $20. Okay, so with product-based business, it's always easier, right? Because it's something that's concrete. It's something that's just easier. So just like I said earlier, just don't treat it like a deep discount when you present it. That's really the big thing I see with product-based businesses when they try to use this and they use it wrong, is they try to present it as a deep discount. Just pick a low price point and just roll with that, right? And present it as an offer, with a deadline, and that's it. Okay, so the verbiage you use is really critical there. So that's a problem I see when product-based businesses try to use this. When service-based businesses try to use it, they always go with free consultation, something super boring. So, and I go into a lot of detail with this. Okay, like how to structure your offers, how to structure your trigger offer. I go into a lot of detail in my my training, right? My deep dive training. And if you're interested in that, I recommend you go to www.fvmclass.com. It's free, and I'll be doing one this Wednesday, so that'll be tomorrow. So there's times all throughout the day, so you just pick a time, check it out. Okay. So let me tell you how one of my clients, they're a financial planner, high ticket. They sell, it's like a $46,000 service, right? And so one of the biggest challenges was, trying to put together a trigger offer, right, that made sense. And so what we came up with is we actually call it, because a financial planner, we call it a second opinion session, right? So we didn't say free consultation, we said second opinion session. Why? Because he looked at his client base and he says, whenever they want to talk to me, it almost always has to do with getting some kind of second opinion on what they're already doing. Because most of my clients, they're high net worth people, they already have financial planners, and my goal is I just need to get in the door, right? But that is always seems to be what helps me get in there, is that kind of verbiage. And I said, well, let's call, instead of calling that a free consultation or whatever, let's call that, get a second opinion session for free from us, so you can make sure that your financial planning is on the right track, right? Second opinion. And it just created that authority, and people in his market wanted that, right? And so that really did it, that really helped his conversion rates, right? Just, blew up. So that's something to really think about. It's like just the verbiage you use, free consultation versus, something like that. Second opinion can make a dramatic difference in your business, right? People don't understand how messaging plays such a big role in their overall profitability, right? Because people respond to what you say, right? Every word is critical. Every word is important. And so even if you think, oh yeah, well, Eric, I'm already doing that. I'm already doing a free consultation. I'm already, using a trigger offer, right, so to speak. I would argue that you're probably not doing it, right? You're probably not, you're not creating an irresistible offer. You're not structuring that consultation like a product, right? Where you actually create value, right? There's all these nuances that you're probably, just not implementing, to the highest level. Okay. So, but I think it's important. The first step, of course, is always to become aware of this stuff. It's like, man, I have trouble scheduling appointments. Well, this is, I guarantee, a big part of that. Okay. So, and also going back to this example too, because last time I talked about, lead attractors. So the lead attractor we used in this case was a special report. So we had leads, they'd opt into the special report about, planning what, wealth creation, building like a legacy in your family, that kind of thing. And then they'd opt in for that. And then they would be presented with the trigger offer, which is the second opinion service. Hey, you're a high net worth, individual. Have you considered, having a third party look at your financials to make sure everything was, up to snuff, something along those lines. Right. And that was that initial funnel. Right. So, and so far we've covered step one. Last time we covered step one, which is, lead attraction, how to attract leads. Today, which is step two in the funnel vision method, we covered how to convert those leads quickly into customers. And if you are interested in learning more about the 9-step system, the funnel vision method, right? We have our deep dive training. It's we're going to cover the 9-step system. You can find this deep dive training. You can sign up for it. It's free. Okay. It's going to be this Wednesday. And the URL is www.fvmclass.com. So F as in funnel, V as in victory, right? M as in method. Anyway, funnel vision method, right? So fvmclass.com. So go there, check it out. You'll get a lot of value. And also, if you have any questions, right, let me know in the comments about any of this stuff. And if you don't have any questions right now, that's fine. Maybe you'll think about some. I get notified whenever someone leaves a comment. So go ahead and leave a comment. And in the next video, I can always address that question. So again, I'm Eric Dahl, and I'm dedicated to helping you build a business that grows without you, runs without you, so you actually have freedom, not a job. All right, talk to you tomorrow.